Just did a 5-minute video, forgot to start my camera. Here we're going to start a rotation inside Mars, okay? I'm always talking to way 15. We want to work this to where all the numbers are perfect. Whether we add it, whether we multiply it, whether we divide it, okay? Whatever we do, we want to make it perfect in the simplest form. So 15 out of 60, okay, is 4. 25 out of 100 is 4. Right? How can we make both of these match? 75 is where they match. This is 5 times 15, and this is 3 times 25. This is where their matches. Earth and Jupiter. 15, they meet in Mars. 8, Neptune brings them into Mars. 1 and 5 is 6 and 5, which equals to 11 and 8. There is no other. 11 and 8 equals into the red sun. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 8. Now we have the cycle. 1 and 5, double these up. Every time you see a 1 and a 0, add a 6 or minus a 6, but right now we're only adding. We don't want to get into the other depth. Every time we add a 6, we have a new scenario. The 1 adds 6 becomes 7. Remember, in order for this one to be 1 over here, it had to come in as a 0, 1. Nothing comes in without being 0, 1. How can you shoot something through something? If I throw my pen through the screen, I'm throwing 1 through something. 0, 1. You're dividing. You're coming in. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 and 8 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 5 and 5 is 10. We move 1 over to the other side. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took 6. I multiplied 1 6 times before I got the 5. Okay? Is this the way binary works? Which way in certain maths? I know it works this way. I'm not sure what it is, but that's what it is. 5 and 5 is 10. Boom. Automatically, because the 0 shows up here. We also, at the same time over here, because this is like this, it also has to show up as 7 and 5. So if this is 7 and 5, the next one will have to be 5 and 1. The next one is 5 and 1. I'm bumping it back this one. I'm bumping it again. I'm separating this. This one will have its own pyramid, right? Because this one was 1. I had to come into it, right? I had to come into this one, okay? Before anything began, I had to start this way. 5, 7 becomes this, becomes Mars. This moon, this one single word moon becomes Mars, the G&E company. 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, 1. So we have 1 up here, then 1 down here. We have 2 up here, then 2 down here. 4 up here, 4 down here. 8 up here, 8 down here. 7 up here, 7 down here. See the way the whole thing links? All the way up. This is your number to Mars. Now we bring it over to the next scenario. When we get 21, we get 27. This is equal to the word sun, 0, 6 man. 48 and 6, 54 equals to the sun. Minus this equals 0, 6 added is 48 equals to the word sun. Here's your 84. 8 times 4, 32, the doorway, because I just know it's the freezing point. 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is recreation from 1 and 2. Venus and Mercury have no moons because you're walking with them. You are the moons of Venus and Mercury. They're the one spirit that comes into this world where it comes through. 8 and 1. This is where the oceans begin to move over from Pluto. We get extension. First A, then B, then C, then D. Where does everything start to come back to rotation? First, we went from here. Okay, if you want to really look, to come to that 27, you had to start with 18. And this 1 and goes back to 7. And this 8 goes into 7. Both 1 and 8 both fit into 7. 8 minus 1 is 7. Every time you see a 1, it's a 0, 1. So it automatically makes a 7. Every time you see an 8, that's 7 and 8. 8 and 8 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. So we come down. Boom, boom, boom. We get it over here. Foxhole repeat, reverse repeat. Every second one. 18, 27, 45, 18, 27, 45. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Over here it's into Mars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. 7 repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4 repeats. 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this would be a continuation over here. 6, 7. C would create 7, this one, and this one created 7. Now this one is over here. So we have 1, 2, 3. By the time we get to the end, where do we get back to this again? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 54. And we're going to have to just go, this one will be 18. Okay, and this one will be 18. Okay, I didn't want to mess that up. So we're just not going to mess this up. So I just want to show you 1, 2, 3. Then I add on the 18. Then I add on 3, 4, 5. And then boom, on the 6th one. This one repeats on the 6th one. Okay, this one repeats 1, 2, 3, and the 4. 4 and 6. 4 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 4, 6, 7, 7. This is the way this combination meets. Now we're going to go to the 93. Hoover Dam, Nevada State, 47. Cycle in the moon, 4 by 7 equals 28. 4 plus 7 equals 11. The total is 39. Highway 93, the Saturn Sky, Hoover Dam, the 31st president, moving down to the 30th president. Even if you move 31 to 30, you have to bring it back up to 37 again. 7 times 3, 7 plus 3 equals 31, right? You're 31 and 13. 13 and 31 is 44 area space. And 31 equals 75, okay? 13 plus 31 plus 13 equals 57. 57, 75. 93 minus 39 equals to the sun. 93 plus 93 equals to 96. 9 and 9 is 18. I'm going to count them to a single digit. 18. 3 and 3 is 6. 18 and 6 creates a 24 days of man. And 26 and 24 and 96 is 120. Add 1 to 15, it equals 120. That is 7 balls in pool on each side with the 8 in between. Okay? Differentiating the balls, giving values for reasons, because they don't count in other places. 93 minus and 39 equals 33. This is Lovejoy. Okay, 9 minus 3 is 6. 3 minus 9 is 6. One is on one side, one is on the other side because they're different. They're backwards, so a minus sign goes. It just means they're opposite. Okay, this side or that side. 9 and 3 is 12. 3 and 9 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 2 is 3. 12, 21. Over here, 39 and 39 becomes 78, or it becomes 69. Same thing as over here. It's just reverse. 6, 7, 8, 9. This is in between. It is the passage from one side to the other side. 93 and 39 is the total of 132. Counting it up straight. 444, 444, 444, 444, 132. 33, 33, 33, 33, 4 by 33, 132. Right? 4 by 30, 120, 4 by 2. 4 times 33. 4 by 30 is 120, 4 by 3 is 12. 93 minus 27. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 plus 9 is 12. Minus 93 from 27 equals to 66. Gematria 676. Right? The monocule eyes, you know what I'm talking? The monocule eyes, the kings and jacks with one eye, minus 12, minus 27 from this, and you have 66, 76, 86, 93. Minus 12 from it, you get 81. 81 is Venus. 105, the hand of God, when you add 12, you minus 12. The difference is the 24 days of man. Add 1 to 14, the hand of God equals 105. Las Vegas, how about Nevada or Canada? State, total letter count, 6, 120, and 42, 6 by 7. The ninth life, 47 and 115. It's a plug-in. It's the key. 1 and 1 is 2. It creates 2 and 5, or K-E-Y. And that Y is Hoover Dam, my friends, because it's a wall, it's a tower, it's a big eye, it's energy, whatever it is, it's something from the bottom. We need Middle Earth. The way I'm seeing this is we need Middle Earth. When you cut, right, the pool ball in half, right, you cut the two slabs off the pool ball, right, like in the hamburger, right, and you get two flat parts. They're both flipped upside down. You have 2 rounds and 2 rounds, right? If you got a hole, you have round all around, right? You break open all those rounds to flat, you live on the flat part. You want to see? There's a burger in my room, right? See on the wall over there? Those 2 burgers, right? That's the platform of Middle Earth holding up. I don't know how the whole thing works. You know, we have a lot of rounds, but it's not perfectly round. Who said a piece wasn't chopped off the top? Are we living upside down? I have a few more videos I want to do. So we did basically that. So in this Las Vegas here, 115 and 47 is 162 for the reverse letter count, which every single letter in the alphabet gets a value of 27. Inside Nevada, which starts off with the sun, which starts off with the energy of life in the sun, and DNA, all from Nevada. Okay, we also get the 162, which is 120 and 42, because you're counting 6 by 20 and 6 by 42. N equals 5, E equals 5, V equals 4, 5, 5, 4, 1, 4, 1. 1 for 1 exchange. 5, 5, 4. Here is your DNA. So we're making a 1 for 1 exchange in EVA, electronic angel resident. We're doing the same thing, just building it different. We are state of the art. So 162, so the split between the 2 levels of the alphabet, right? The split with Nevada is 115 and 47. If you minus it, okay, it becomes 68. Man, that's your communication, right? But there's a division in here also, because N is red, E is red, A is red, and A is red. The only black is V and D, and they're both in the same family, 44. Area space, S-P-A-C-E. ACE is 9. S&P is 35. Electric company, 3 and 5. 22 and 4 is 26, and 21 fit into here. The cube fit into Nevada. We did all these numbers, gateways, separations. Now, we're going to do the schedules in sports as soon as possible. I've done it before. I'm going to do it again. How many innings in a baseball game, how much intermission. All these numbers are relative to how the machine works, because the machine that we're built for has to believe, because the spirit, right? Spirit where we come from has to know that we're not sending messages out to nowhere's land. And we're the receiver of that in nowhere's land, because sometimes when we make calculations, we're off the block. Thank you for watching this video.